Jack, you were pretty open about being emotional your last time you knew you were going out on the mound in a Cardinals uniform. What has the past week been like for you?
Man, it's been weird. You know, you're kind of just waiting, seeing, wondering what's going to happen, and you're just you're there for the guys. You want them to be playing well, and then still prepping for a start, prepping for whenever the next start's going to be. And then you get down to the kind of the final moments yesterday, and then it's just kind of excitement from there, and excitement to get here, and it's a lot of new faces and names to learn, but I'm looking forward to it.
You had playoff aspirations in St. Louis. Those have obviously been a little different this year. What does it mean for you to be joining the Orioles with where they're at right now?
It's awesome. These guys have been playing unbelievable. For them to be in first place and to be playing the way they have all year, it's special. It's just really lucky to come in here and join these guys, and I'm just looking forward to starting and whenever that is, and just getting after everything.
Jack, give us a little your season, the ups and downs. Lately, it looks like you've been putting up some pretty good numbers.
Yeah, season's full of ups and downs. You get a little bit of those. You get some rough ones, you get some good ones, and you take those. I've done this for a little bit, so I kind of you're able to learn from the ones that are rough, but I've ironed some things out, and just here to looking forward to learning, and also it's about performing now. So I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to these next couple months.
What do you know on this club? Played with anybody, or?
I know Hicks a little bit, and then I've talked with Kyle a little bit here and there, just through kind of mutuals. I know he's close with Adam, so I got his number and talked to him a little bit. But otherwise, it's everybody's brand new.
Do you get a sense of, this is obviously probably a differently built team than St. Louis, just with how young it is. Do you get a sense of, I don't know, is that exciting being around a lot of young guys?
It's exciting to be on a good team. It's exciting to be on a team that's in it. And there was a lot of promise in St. Louis, and things didn't work out. Sometimes that's just the way it goes, and you can't really do much about it. And now it's just about moving forward, moving on to this one. So I'm excited. These guys have been playing well. I'm just excited to play my role.
Jack, these last 10 or 12 starts where it's really been going well for you. Were there any tweaks or changes you made? What's been working?
Doing the simple things right. That's one of the things that I stick with is being able to keep it simple. And I don't think I was doing that early on. Starting with fastball command, it was just walks added up, and been able to limit those a lot more, and things have gotten a lot better.
What have they told you when you might make your first start yet?
Just getting in. I haven't had a chance to really talk much about it, but whenever it is, I'm looking forward to it.
What do you hope to bring to this team?
Play my role. So whatever that role is, whatever I got to do to help these guys win, they've done a really, really good job of doing that so far without me being here. So I'm just hoping to be myself and go out and pitch well.
Two of your high school friends, Lucas and Max, they've been traded before. Did you talk to them at all about what it's like to be traded and how to kind of navigate that situation?
Yeah, I talked to Lucas a little bit more because Max's was a while ago. So Lucas got traded, and oddly enough, he came here. He had to come here as well and fly in. So I asked him about everything. I was like, what's going to go on? What do you got to do? What's it look like? And he gave me a whole rundown, so it kind of made things a little bit easier, but still a whirlwind of everything going on, and not something you can really prepare for, even asking him about it.
Have you seen the Orioles? On TV, or what do you know about the club just from a distance?
Guys are playing well, young, with energy, and it's an exciting ball club. Like you know good when you see it, and that's what it's been.
The AL East is obviously a really tough division. Are you excited about kind of facing good teams and the tough competition you're going to go up against here?
Man, every team in this game is good. You take one team lightly, and next thing you know, you're walking off the mound pretty soon. So, you treat every game like it's Game 7, and you're going to be all right.
You mentioned it's been a whirlwind. What was yesterday in particular like for you?
It's a lot of sitting around and waiting, kind of seeing what was going to happen. It was important for me to go in and get my work in to prepare. I didn't really know what was next, so it was really important for me to go in and get my work in, and then it was still get some work in, and then it was kind of just sit around and wait, see what was going to happen.
What are you going to miss most about St. Louis clubhouse, fans, all the things were part of your life for a long time?
I think I was there for part of the organization for 9 years. Anytime you're there, you develop some really special relationships, and being on that team for 6 years, some of those guys, that's the hardest thing. Anytime you leave somebody you've been around for that long and develop relationships like that, the fans are amazing too, but I think the hardest thing is just leaving some of those guys. But I'm looking forward to developing some new relationships here, and continuing to build.
Jack, you threw, I believe, 190 innings on the top end in your career, but it's been a couple years. What do you think there will be these next few months will be like adding on to where you are right now with your innings?
I'm looking forward to it. I don't really know what it's going to bring, but looking forward to going deep into October and as far as it goes. So my job is hopefully going to be to go out and take the ball every fifth day and execute. And so that's all I got to do is go do my job.
What have you learned? How have you grown over those past few years?
Take the ups with the downs. There's going to be some downs. There's going to be some highs and some lows, and you got to just take it all together. You take what you learn from each and every one. There's lessons to be learned in winning and in losing. There's ways to go. There's ways to go about your work. There's ways to go about your business. There's a lot of ways to prepare and to get ready, and those will change every so often. And then you learn to deal with the nicks and bruises here and there. But a lot of it has just been growing with with everything that goes on, and you learn how to deal with the wins and losses, the ups and downs.
You've already had to do it with Contreras this year. So what's kind of your first step in meeting your new battery and making sure that you guys all understand each other?
It's always a work in progress, but these guys here have done a really good job, and I'm hoping it's seamless. But it's just going to be one of those things of learning each other, sitting down when we get a chance, and having some conversations, and then you kind of figure it out within the course of the game. So it's going to be a pretty quick crash course, and I'm looking forward to it.
Do you start with the personality side of things usually, or is it more of let's get down to the stuff?
Probably get down to business and get right into baseball, and we'll figure things out from there. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Welcome to Baltimore.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Toronto for now, I guess.
I know. A lot going on.
How do you handle